Hey everyone, welcome to another round of Chai and Coaching. Today we're talking about setting up your apartment. And once you've gotten that key, you move in, all the things you need to do to get settled and get your life and home in order before you start studying. All right, here we've got Sheraaz and Aishwarya. You've seen them before. We've talked about all the things you need to do to get your apartment, to find it, to book it, to get that key. And then today we're going to talk about, now that you've got the key and you can move in, everything you need to take care of. These guys are going to give you a good checklist from their experience. Where do we start?
The key thing is, on the first day, there are 3 things that needs to be done. That is the electricity, the inventory, the renter's insurance, because these are the things which your leasing office asks from you within the 48 hours of your move-in. You got to have your electricity done, or else they start charging you extra money. Or renter's insurance, which you should get way ahead before you start getting the key. And the inventory, about which students have talked at another video.
Yeah, there'll be a link below on how to fill out your inventory and condition form. This is really important. You only have a couple days to turn this in, and if you do it right, it'll save you lots of money. So don't forget to do that.
This is the first day, so you usually set up Wi-Fi, electricity, and renter's insurance. And now we are moving in, so you need all the basic stuff done. So first thing that I would advise you to get is your mattress, and try and order it online, because you don't want to drag whole mattress boxes from the shop to your home.
Where do people typically buy those?
Maybe through Amazon or through Walmart.
Okay.
Because the delivery for the first delivery option is free in Walmart. So it's basically you could get your groceries plus your mattress free of the delivery cost.
You can do one big free order first in the beginning.
First in the beginning.
Nice.
When you get a key and you have a lot of roommates, just get the duplicates so they don't irritate you for keys. So just get multiple copies. You can get it easily done for $3 at Walmart.
Lots of shops.
I still remember I didn't have a key. I used to call up my roommate who would probably be sleeping, and then the poor guy used to come and open the door for me.
Yeah, so make sure everyone has a key. They can get in and out. No one gets stranded.
Regarding the washer dryer, I prefer having it at home, but there are a few people who would like to go to the store and get their clothes washed. So I think it's better to have the washer dryer at home, so you could save a lot of time as well.
Along with washer dryer, on the very first day, you want your mattress and your comforter done. So go visit your nearest stores like Walmart or Target or Sam's Club, any place, and check out if you can get nice comforters. Especially if you are a fall student, you need them immediately. Don't bring them from India. It's just a lot of weight, and you'll get them here for very, very cheap prices.
And then most important, don't buy a used mattress.
Yes.
Yeah.
Why is that?
Oh my God, yes, that is very important. Yeah, please go on.
Because they might have bed bugs in it, and then since you get it at home, this time they start multiplying, and then you might have issues in future then.
Yeah, so buy a fresh mattress.
Buy a fresh one. Yeah. Even though it costs you $100 or something, but it's a small investment. You can make it.
Yeah.
I don't know.
You can do it.
Last year, all your 2 years of studying, so.
Yeah.
Other than also bedbug problems, I had this problem personally. I faced it that I bought a second-hand mattress. It was a spring mattress, and it was not a very sturdy spring. In the long time, I got to know after 6 months, I started having back pain, and it was not good for my back. So I had to change to a foam mattress. I realized that initially you just see at the cost of the mattresses that you're getting it for cheaper price. Let's say $40 to $60, but if you really invest anything between $100 to $140, like a few bucks more, it's a comfort, and it's about your health, and don't compromise.
Yeah, and you want good sleep.
Yeah.
So in America, there's these dollar stores. Here it's Dollar Tree. They've got other stores like Family Dollar, Dollar General, 99-cent store. Go to these places first to start stocking up your house and all the basic necessities. Why should people go to the Dollar Tree and those kind of places?
Because the very basic necessities where you don't really need to spend a lot of money, but you need them immediately. So you go there and you find like things like dustbins, because you want to collect all the trash. Here there's this concept of trash bags. So you buy trash bags and the dustbins, then individual bins for your bathrooms, and then you buy mops and cleaning stuff, like you want to buy some cleaning sprays, some bleach, and some bathroom cleaning stuff. All these are just basic cleaning stuff you need initially in the house. This thing nobody realizes, but we need curtain, like a bathtub,
A shower
curtain on the very first day, because you cannot have a shower without it. So just those things you get for $1 in a Dollar Tree, the curtain and the clips. So get those on the very first day.
And what are other good things to get at like the dollar stores?
One thing most important is you want to get your dish cleaning soap and the sponge and everything to get started with all the cleaning, and the hand soaps for your individual bathrooms. You also want to get your shampoos and body soaps and all your personal things from the store as well. Just do all the basic shoppings on the very first day.
Yeah, and that's also good for like the kitchen items and cutlery, like bowls, plates,
Yes.
silverware, and it's even going to be cheaper there than
I
at
would
Walmart.
definitely suggest don't bring your dishes and bowls from India. I know we are so close to the steel utensils that we use back there, but over here everything should be microwavable, or things which we can be used in oven to bake things. And usually students microwave most of the food or reheat them in them. So just buy the plates and bowls that are just for $1 in Dollar Trees. Get the trays, the oven trays. So if you wanna bake anything home, so it's easy to bake, you will get those trays and the gloves in Dollar Tree as well.
Yeah, the oven mitts.
Yeah.
So that you don't get burnt when you're pulling the hot things out of the oven.
Yeah, I thought we only make snow from those.
No, those aren't snow mittens. That's oven mitt.
Yeah, oven mittens.
Awesome. Sheraaz, tell us about the water filters.
It's an exception you can make, because students from India, when they move into the US, actually they're used to drinking filtered water. So what they could do is get a filter in which they could store water, and then they can use it for drinking water. But there's one more option. You could get a crate of water bottles. It will cost you around $2. So you could get that as well.
Yeah, it's pretty cheap.
Yeah.
So the water in most of America is very safe and clean to drink from the tap water, but the taste might be different. So you can get the filtering pitchers or the filtering attachments you can put on the sink if you prefer having a filter water taste, if you're used to that.
One really good thing that I found on Dollar Trees was the door hangers, and you get them for $1. So you need them in your bathrooms, and you need them in your closet. So just buy the door hangers, if not from Dollar Tree. If you want some sturdy ones, get them from Walmart or Target. They are just $2 or $3. Then you also want organizers. So there are just small organizer baskets that you get for $1. And you can also have them to organize all your stuff and clutter, and make maybe sectional parts in the closet, because they are not provided with a lot of sections. Also for your shoes, you can buy a shoe organizer, which can also hang on your door, which will save a lot of space.
And you girls don't have very many shoes, right? No answer.
Nah, I have a lot of shoes.
As many as Sheraaz?
No, I just have
Yeah,
a few. I just have a few.
he's the minimalistic person.
Awesome. All right, friends. So what are a few more just key essential things people need to consider as they're setting up their home those first couple days?
They could buy a few light bulbs and maybe LEDs, so that they could save their daily electricity cost. So that's one important thing. And then suppose you're living with a group of 4 to 5 people, so you could download an application called Splitwise.
Splitwise. Okay.
On which suppose one person goes to Walmart, he purchases a few items, so he could put it onto the Splitwise app, and then it would automatically split it to those five more people who are
All
in
the roommates.
All the roommates. It does all the calculations, and you just don't have to do any calculations. You can save a lot of money in that as well.
Yeah, and
That's
helps
one
with like
thing.
rent,
Yeah.
utilities, and
Yeah.
figuring out the bills each month.
Yep.
Yeah. A cool feature is there's a description where you write what you bought and then the price which you are splitting up. But there's a cool feature where you can actually take the picture of the bill and just put it down. You just don't have to really explain your roommates about everything. It's easier, you know.
Basically, it's just a record of what all expenditures you have made.
You can budget it and then
You can
split it
budget
up.
it, yeah.
Cool.
That reminds me of a cool feature. Do you know about savings catcher, Rob?
Yes.
So Walmart has this app where you can scan all your bills and they stay in your record on your phone, so you just don't have to save the bills. But along with them, if you put them in the savings catcher, then if anything that you bought from Walmart in any other store is at a lower price than Walmart, they would actually return you the money. So I have actually had friends in 6 months they got like hundreds of dollars back for the things that they purchased from Walmart.
Free money. My wife does it too. All you have to do is scan your receipts, and then it does the search itself. You build up credit, and when you check out, you can use those points and credit towards your purchase. So definitely do that because you'll do a lot of shopping at Walmart.
I'll definitely do that.
Yeah. We'll put the links for all those things for Splitwise and Saving Catcher down below. All right, last couple things. What do we got?
And then one more thing, that students could get their laundry baskets, maybe from Dollar Tree, so that they just don't put their dirty clothes around.
So we've covered so many topics so far, from the formalities with the apartment you need to finish up, to where to shop, to how to, get all the things and items. Anything we're missing? Any final tips you would give to people who are setting up their new homes in America?
I would say don't panic, don't worry. There are going to be a lot of spendings in the first initial month, but slowly you would settle down, have fun, make new friends, get out of your comfort zone, just meet the new diversity, visit new places, have fun.
Yeah, and try shopping at different places too.
Yes.
There's lots of different stores. See which one you like.
So there's Kroger's, there's Walmart, there's Sam's, there's Costco, Sprouts. So lots of different stores for different things. Whether you want to buy an item in a bulk or you want to buy fresh fruits or vegetables, just explore.
And most important of all, get rid of the conversions you make initially when you move in.
Explain that.
For example, when I moved in, I used to go to Walmart, and then whenever I used to buy a bread for $2, I used to convert. Oh my God, I'm having a bread for 140 rupees, whereas I used to have a bread for 30 rupees in India.
Yep.
So if you want to stay happy here, you need to get rid of all the conversions here.
Yep. Great advice. Again, follow this. This is a great checklist and ideas to help you set up those first few days or first week in America. It also helps the earlier you get here before classes, the more time you have to do that stuff. But yeah, follow their advice, and hopefully it'll give you a more smooth, successful transition here into America.
Yeah, and I would like to say that he is doing a great job helping friends. So fans, like, share, subscribe, and give him a big fat thumbs up. And don't forget to click the bell icon so you also get a notification whenever a new video comes up.
Thanks for coming. See you guys next time.
She's good.
Thanks for joining us. We'll see you guys next time at Chai and Coaching. Take care.
Bye-bye.
Bye-bye.